Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's Sunday. It's 7:55, and I thought I'd come on here and, well, first of all, while I'm talking about this, also unbox two of my new Funko mini vinyl figures of the Power Ponies. But apparently, according to Millenniumist and the rest of the internet, season 8 and 9 have been leaked. At least information, some animation, animatronics, episode listings have been leaked. Now, you can check out Millenniumist's video. Millenniumist, I'll provide a link in the below. His video. You can check out his video below. And apparently, from what he says, he shows. Let me just fix something. There we go. But apparently, from what he shows, there is a listing of some of the episodes there. And one person right now, I'm looking at one of their pages, website pages, has a title. It looks like the titles of all, well, not all the episodes, but basically episodes 6, 7, 9, 10, and I believe 11 and 13, if not 12 and 13, because they may have accidentally titled one of the episodes episode 13 when they have two of them. So but yeah, basically the new intro has been leaked, and basically it's very similar, but it's really different. You could definitely tell that they're, I guess, getting towards the end, because usually any series throughout its history, when it gets ready to reach its climax, usually will change up the intro just a bit to make it feel new and refreshing. So basically the intro starts out kind of like the same, but then all of a sudden you see the Wonderbolts, you see the Wonderbolts come on screen, and mostly Rainbow Dash in her outfit come on screen, fly into the screen, and you see a school. You see a school. One of the first things you see is a school, and you see Thorax and Ember fly on screen, so they fly past on screen. And like I said, the first thing you see is a school, and apparently that is Twilight School, so she ends up going there, and just like in the original intro, she turns, the camera turns with her and she sees the other main six. But in this case, when the camera turns, she doesn't see them in the middle of town. Instead, the doors open to the school, and there they are right there. And I think Starlight's with them, I'm not really sure. So, yeah. Anyway, it's sort of, the intro is basically a new introduction, because not only do you get sequences with the main six in the new areas, like you see Pinkie Pie, teaching a class that's full of hippogriffs. Yeah, hippogriffs, sea ponies, yaks, Pegasus, unicorns, and all that. So the school apparently that Twilight's heading up is going to be very diverse. Then you see Rarity with Sassy Saddles. So apparently Sassy may be back in the season. You see Fluttershy with Angel outside near looks like a lake or something like that. You see Applejack teaching her class how to, I guess, get apples down by kicking the tree or something. Rainbow Dash is also in there. Well, Rainbow Dash was at the beginning with the Wonderbolts, so how she fits in as a teacher, I don't know. But yeah, and Starlight's in there as well. I think Starlight's going to be like an assistant to Twilight. She'll be a teacher, but she'll be like an assistant. So overall, yeah, basically that's what the intro is. The intro is basically, it's been leaked already, so Hasbro basically has to get on the ball for not letting this get leaked, unless they want it to get leaked and they want people to get hyped, because Maybe they feel there's too much of a gap between season 7 and 8. I don't really know. One of the things that we have been confirmed for with season 8 is the fact that we are going to, well, one of the things that's been confirmed, it looks like it's been confirmed, and pretty much people guessed this off the bat with the animatronic addict that was shown at HasCon. You know, everybody was guessing, okay, what is Crystalis? Why is Crystalis in disguise of this pony, this Shutterbug pony? Why is Crystalis taking pictures of all the main 6? Why is she pulling out the hairs? You know, what's going on? Well, a lot of people were guessing what the reason could be, and apparently anybody that guessed clones, you're right off the bat, because that's exactly what we're getting. We are getting clones. Now, we don't know if the clones are going to show up at the end of the season, at the beginning of the season. We don't really know. But apparently, according to the list here, now maybe they made it up so they can avoid being caught a little bit, but according to this one list, episode 13, and maybe 12 is when the mean six come into play. So yeah, the mean 6 will show up. Now again, like I said, Millennium has his own list. You know, has information in his channel if you want to take time to watch that. I don't know where he got the leak, where they got the leak, but yeah, it's out there. It is out there. It's been circulating. But yeah, we're going to get, apparently, not to give much away, but apparently we're going to get one of the episodes, like episode 6 is called Surf and or Turf. So in other words, we're going to get to see ponies about 5 episodes in. We're going to get, I think according to this, episode 11 is called, episode 11 is going to deal with Spike interacting with another dragon, another female dragon. Hagen, it looks like, or something. That's about his size. We have another episode that's called Horseplay. I'm not really sure. And then we got which looks like going to be Pinky and Flutter. Then we got an Applejack Rainbow Dash episode, which is a kind of a which is around episode 9, I believe. Then we're going to get a CMC episode towards the later part of the first half of the season. We're going to get a CMC episode. Oh, that I think fans are going to be intrigued in. So, yeah, basically, some of the titles have been leaked. Again, I don't really know too much about it. I know Millennium doesn't know too much about it. But, hold on for a sec. Let me try something here. If you hear something in the background, that'll be the TV, but I'm going to change that in a moment. As it lets me.
Supporters lingering by the exits, they're not leaving yet. Martial.
Okay. Here, just turn the volume down there. And then what I'll do is I'm going to switch over to my PS4. And I'll try to put on his video so maybe I can get a better idea of what he was showing. Oh, and everything. I'm sorry for the close-up there. But, apparently those are some of the episode titles, or some of the episode synopsis, or, you know, what to expect. You know, what to expect, who to expect in certain episodes. And it looks like they're leaving the Mean Six, the clone situation, up until the later part of the first half of season 8. So that's pretty intriguing to see that they're going to leave it up to that moment. Now, the way it looks like for me, from a screenshot that I saw, apparently the way, I guess, Starlight, because yes, it's going to be Starlight, is going to interact with the clones and be able to tell that they're fakes is the cutie marks. Because apparently the clone of Applejack is going to have green apples instead of red. So that'll be interesting to see how she's able to detect, if you will. Let's see here. We're gonna get. Looks like we're getting some characters that are similar to Grubber and Capper. It looks like. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure yet. Okay, he's going a little too fast here, but so yeah, we are going to get the sea ponies. I don't know if there will be acknowledgement to what happens, but it looks like we're going to get sea ponies, we're going to get dragons, we're going to get hippogriffs. You know, so it definitely looks like, and from what I can tell here, that episode with Applejack and Rainbow Dash is going to them taking the new students out on a sporting competition or something, you know, kind of like what they do in camping. So it looks like some kind of a camping deal. Okay, so we're going to get the Wonderbolts apparently in this episode, and this is episode 9, from what that says. Oh boy. This is episode 10, and this looks like we're going to have something between. Looks like we're going to have something. This episode 10, it looks like it's going to be Hearts and Hooves, and it might be the moment some fans have been waiting for, at least for the past several, or at least the past season anyway. But episode 10 here of season 8 looks like it's going to have Discord, Spike, the CMCs, and Big Mac. It looks like it's going to be Hearts and Hoofs related, or it might be what some fans kind of thought was hinted at in the background of one episode with the gazebo. Possibly Big Mac's going to propose to Sugar Belle? I don't really know. It's going to be interesting. Or is it? I don't know. You know. Now apparently this season as well, something else is going to happen, and some people may or may not like it. Yeah, but it seems Meltdown, Spike gets sick or something. But guess what? That leads to something for Spike. Meltdown looks like it's leading to Spike getting wings. Apparently Spike is now growing. And apparently the focus is going to be with Rarity and Twilight, since they're the closest with him. So it's going to be interesting how they react to that, because he's getting sick. It looks like he's not feeling good. He doesn't know what's going on, so apparently that's when he gets his wings. We don't know if the wings are temporary, permanent, we don't know, but we pretty much knew those were going to happen eventually. We just didn't know when. Oh, we're getting Zecora back. Oh, look at this. Apparently Spike getting his wings, he's getting what looks like chicken pox or something like that, all like diamond shaped. They're like red and purple, something like that. So that's weird. Yeah, Rarity a little worried. Spike glowing. Spike turned into a statue, and Spike gets his wings. So apparently Spike gets petrified. He goes into a cocoon! Spike goes into a cocoon. How about that? And that's how he gets his wings. So apparently his moment has come. He's going to get his wings. So that's going to be pretty cool. Then it's going to be another Twilight Spike deal. And I think episode with him, and I think that's good because of the fact that this is what they've been waiting for, and maybe this might give fans of the disparity support something more to hang their hats on, like saying, see, this is probably what needed to happen. Okay, so we have a moment here with Chrysalis got the pictures and the hairs, and apparently she's stuck them to some trees, and that's how the evil clones come out. And we're going to get a confrontation with the clones and the main six. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be really interesting exactly what they do here. Trying to see what else we have. Apparently season 9 has been confirmed to be the last episode from what I understand. Or is it? We don't really know. Questia Daly's even wondering if that's true, because we've become so accustomed to the characters, so used to the characters, that we don't really know. Now apparently there's also word going around that there's another movie coming, a sequel, so that's going to be interesting to see. And G5 apparently is going to be a retcon, a reboot of the characters. Apparently Applejack's going to look slightly different. Twilight's going to look a little like she does now, but different. And it sounds like it's going to be CGI. We don't really know. So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. But yeah, all really I'm going to say right now, what I'm looking at here, and just kind of pointing out with some of the stuff of season 8 and season 9 leaks. Now, here's what's interesting about this. The screenshot that Malimus uses, apparently these clones may backfire on Chrysalis. We're not really sure, because you know, she uses the pictures, she uses the hairs, and she looks like she uses the barks of trees or something like that. She uses trees to make this happen. So yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting as time goes on. But I will say this, Hasbro, and I'm sorry this goes into two parts, Hasbro really needs to get on the game if they don't want these to keep leaking. Because if they do want it to leak, you know, then, you know, you should say, hey, you know, something special is coming in time for Christmas for you. We'd be fine with that. But apparently they didn't do that, and they need to know better about letting this stuff get leaked, because it doesn't help them, it doesn't help the PR departments or anything like that. So yeah, anyway, that's all I'm gonna really say on this. Oh yeah, I was gonna open my two new figures, so you know, this won't be, I can get this done at least in one major video, because I'm gonna try to plan to put this all together. So we're gonna look at some of these. I already got the Maniac already, so we'll see what these are. If I get the Maniac again, I'll be surprised. But yeah, apparently season 8 looks like it's going to be good. It looks like Nicole, who takes over, is really going to step up the game here. And I think Nicole, along with Josh Haber, apparently, or whoever's going to be working with her, apparently realized, hey, we need to answer some questions and see what happens here. So apparently we'll get something towards the later half of the later part of the first half of season 8, with Spike getting wings now, because apparently Spike's gotten to a point to where he has to have wings. He's basically growing, and this is part of his growth. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Starfire and Teen Titans. You know, she suddenly started not feeling good. She started noticing these little bumps and stuff, like this big bump on her head, like what's going on. And she fell into she basically towards the end of the episode ended up being sealed into a cocoon that allowed her to get enhancement powers and all that. So okay, we got somebody here. It's not the Maniac. I'm trying to feel by main as to who it could be. I think, let me see, I think I know who it is. So you're trying to feel. Feels like, oh, it's Pinkie Pie. Well, Lightning Lily or Philly, whatever. So yeah, it's the second Pinkie Pie that's in there. There's two actually. There's this one, and you know, there's this one, of course, and now this. So got lightning fast Pinkie Pie. How about that? Pretty cool. Got a little Pinkie Pie there. Really nice. So next one right here. But yeah, apparently Spike's going to get his wings in season 8, and the way it's done, like I said, is very similar. It reminds me, like I said, of the Teen Titans episode where Starfire ended up getting this new power, her laser eyes, if you will, you know, being able to shoot lasers out of her eyes. But she had to go through this moment, this metamorphosis, to where she had to end up temporarily inside a cocoon. So yeah, she had to end up in a cocoon. Now, so yeah, Spike's going to end up doing something similar. Now let's see who's in here. Feel, do 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 do. Oh no, it's not Maniac. That or anything. But yeah, apparently already people are kind of like upset with this change. It's like, why change Spike? Well, you got to realize that the show is going to come to an end. You need to, oh, wait. Oh, I think I know who this one is, just by peeking it out. This one is Rainbow Dash. We got Rainbow Dash. So we got Pinkie, and we got Rainbow. How about that? But yeah, apparently already some fans are not too happy with the sudden changes that Spike's going to be going through very soon. So it's going to be really interesting to see how fans act when it comes to fruition. You got to remember, these episodes are not totally complete yet. I mean, they may be, but they're not supposed to be aired until spring of next year. They might air earlier. I mean, Hasbro's smart. They might air these earlier, realizing, hey, everybody's got the episodes already. Well, it's a scene with the episodes, so we might as well just air it and be done with it. So, yeah. But yeah, basically, you got you got the clones coming towards the final part of the final part art. you got the Mean Six coming in the mid-season finale, which is the episode 13. You got the Mean Six coming then, which is the clones. You got Spike getting his wings right before that. You got a CMNC episode in that area. You got a Hippogriff Sea Pony one coming. I mean, in between there. You got sort of a competition deal, sporting competition, school competition. It basically kind of like a camping competition deal between teams led by Applejack and Rainbow Dash. You're apparently going to get a Fluttershy Rarity episode. So it looks like we're going to get a lot of stuff here that we've been wanting for a while, wanting answered. We got a new intro. So yeah, a lot of stuff apparently is coming. We've also, like I said, there's a new... And apparently there's a new season coming, and apparently a new movie sequel to the first one, or it's going to be a prequel to the new series. So a lot of stuff coming. We'll just have to wait and see what they got planned, and that's all really I'm going to say. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Check out my Little Misses video. I'll provide a link, and I'll talk to you all later.